everyone, I welcome you all to Focus of the Day session of Analyst IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss about the topic UPI being a public good. We will discuss this particular news in the following series. First, why it is in news, followed by about UPI, followed by about public good, followed by practice question, which include prelims practice question and mains practice question. But before we start our discussion, I want you all to be informed about various programs of Analyst IAS, which include current 365 program, which will start from 9th of January, CSAT program, which will start from 14th of November, and various test series, which include essay writing test series and PSIR test series. You can inquire about any of the following program on the given number, and you can also visit our official address, that is in Old Rajinder Nagar Market. So now let's move on toward our topic of discussion and see why it is in news. Recently, there has been a debate among various industry stakeholders and the government on making digital payment through UPI infrastructure chargeable. Although recently the finance minister has reiterated that the UPI was a digital public good and hence will likely to remain a free of charge product. So this brings UPI into news, and now we will discuss about UPI, various concerns with regard to making it chargeable and about the evolution of UPI, and then we will discuss about what is a public good. Now we will start our discussion about UPI. It is a system that facilitates instant fund transfer between two bank accounts on a mobile platform without requiring details of the beneficiary's bank account. It is an advanced version of the IMPS, that is immediate payment service. It is round-the-clock fund transfer service to make cashless payment faster, easier and smoother. And UPI is developed by NPCI and it is regulated by RBI. NPCI launched UPI with 21 member bank in 2016. And India is expanding UPI-based infrastructure in many foreign countries such as Singapore's PayNow, which has been linked with the UPI of India. Now we will discuss about the evolution of UPI. UPI has gone a long way in enabling the digitalization of India's payment economy. It has added layers of the convenience in the way people transact with the money. And UPI, being an indigenous made in India product, has helped India to find its unique place in the globe in digital payments arena. Touted to be a $180 billion market by 2026, India is among the top nation in this space. And with UPI expanding beyond the border, it has certainly brought a lot of pride to the nation. So this was about the evolution of UPI. Now we will discuss about the advantage of using UPI. First one is it is a real-time settlement of funds or payments, and there is no need to remember or share account details. It can send money using the virtual ID, which make it further safer than any other mode of transaction, and it can add multiple bank accounts in the same application. And this app allows user to transact as low as rupees 50 to as high as rupees 1 lakh transaction. So this was about the advantage of using a UPI. Now we will discuss about the issues with regard to the UPI infrastructure. UPI has neither reduced the cost of money or currency, nor has it propelled a mass scale substitution of physical cash with UPI. The payment industry is unhappy with the current free UPI model because the cost of investment in infrastructure does not recover. Incremental investment are not coming in, thus the upgradation of the infrastructure has suffered, which is partially a reason for the high transaction failure rates of the UPI. And the payment rejection rates are increasing from less than 1% about 4 years ago back to about 2% currently. Although the UPI allowed transfer of rupees up to 1 lakh, but most of the time about 70% of the total payments are lower value transaction, which is under rupees 200. In reality, it has replaced the low denomination rupee notes and not really the cash as a payment mode. So this was with regard to the issue of UPI infrastructure. Now we will see about the government stand on UPI. The government believes that the current reimbursement fund is adequate to find the stakeholder, but the reimbursement fund neither consider the constant cost of upgrading the backend system of the payment provider, nor does the money reach everybody in the ecosystem. So this is a very big lacuna in UPI infrastructure. While banks end up getting their cost refunded, payment app and infrastructure provider are often left to fund for themselves. In case if we will introduce a mechanism to charge payment on UPI, then it can help to address this issue, and it can also help to upgrade the infrastructure of UPI in order to make it more competitive. So this is the stand of government to make this particular UPI platform chargeable. Now we will discuss about various good, which include private good, common good, club good and public good. And our focus is on public good as it is in news. Public goods are non-excludable and non-rivalrous, which means they are free for everyone and they are unlimited in supply. In theory, there is no shortage to others as they are non-rivalrous in consumption. The public sector typically manages public goods and the private or free market does not produce them. That is, the state has absolutely say over these goods. And the public goods suffer from what economists call the free rider problem. Examples of public goods are street lighting, national defense, public beaches, national park and monument, education and healthcare infrastructure, and definitely the UPI for the time being. So the question arises, are the public good necessarily available at zero cost? Answer for this particular question is, public good are actually not available at a zero cost because they come at a cost which is indirectly paid in the form of taxes. So we pay tax for the public good. So this was about the public good. Now we will move on toward our prelims practice question, which says consider the following statement. First, National Payment Corporation of India, that is NPCI, helps in promoting the financial inclusion in the country. The second statement is NPCI has launched RuPay, a card payment scheme. Which of the following statement given above is or are correct? Option A is 1 only, option B is 2 only, option C is both 1 and 2, and option D is neither 1 nor 2. You have to select the correct option and write it in comment box. I will answer this particular question in my next video. Now we will discuss yesterday's question, which says with reference to the Manipur Sankirtana, consider the following statement. First, it is a song and dance performance. Second, cymbals are the only musical instrument used in the performance. Third, it is performed to narrate the life and deeds of the Lord Krishna. So the answer for this particular question is option A, that is all the statements are correct. Now we will move on toward our mains practice question, which says discuss various challenges and significance of financial inclusion for Indian economy and also mention steps taken by the Indian government toward financial inclusion. You have to write this particular question in 250 words. Write your answer and send it to us on our WhatsApp number to get it reviewed. Thank you for attending this session. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS to get further updates. Thank you.